Don People's Deadbolt. Let's talk about it. So we got to get into this situation, man. Speaking on Mr. Rick Ross, as he just had his car show down here in Fayetteville, Georgia, right outside of Atlanta, Georgia, at the infamous Holyfield Estate, now turned into the Boss Estate. And I could say, man, the boss has been holding it down for about 10 years or so, it seems like, when it comes to this estate. So he's been doing a good job as far as monopolizing on his hustles, doing everything from Airbnbs to movies to even car shows. So with this being his second annual car show, I wanted to weigh in thoughts on it, man, because a lot of people were talking about it, and speaking on the opportunities that was available at this infamous car show. So, with this whole situation, man, now allegedly, everything, well, not allegedly, it was 25K to register your vehicles on Rick Ross property. Also, I think vendors were charged an astronomical amount. I heard he messed with a couple, you know what I'm saying, that he had personal stake in, but you know what I'm saying, definitely was an arm and a leg. Now, for general people such as myself who wouldn't have been bringing a car, it's still a couple dollars to get in. This is not an event to where just anybody can come. And I like the fact that my man did it in a sense to where he's calling out all the bosses. You want people that are able to make moves and dictate their own temperature, so to speak. So, but do I feel 25K was a little too much just to show off your car? It wasn't like there was $100,000 prize or some mistake. I think there was some key that was 25K that he was giving out to somebody or the winner or whatever. But nothing crazy. So if you count all the cars that was there, and if he's charging 25K, as we look at some of these pictures from the sky cam up above the Palisades, we see, man, that my man easily clocked in over a half a ticket, man. At least over 500K, as far as with vehicles, vendors, and everything else. Now, was this event designed for entrepreneurs, or was it a situation where Ross just capitalized off the hustle? Like, when you have a name or you have a charisma, you got to be able to sell. And Ross is the prime example. Everything from Wingstop to his liquor ventures, everything's about him selling himself, his personality, and who he is. So I look at it more so as a hustle for my man to blend with the people. He's older in his career now. He's touring. He ain't nobody checking for him for real when he's dropping albums. He ain't going gold or platinum no more. So what better way than to monopolize your being and who you are than to do things like this? You got to learn from the best, which he did. Diddy. Y'all forget, man, Ross spent a lot of time up under Diddy's tutelage. So he knew, he knows how to blend in with the people, do things, keep himself relevant, etc. So you gotta salute him for that. But not everybody wanted this event. It was people who spent their bread and got absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? Got a video. They didn't get to talk to Ross. Everybody that was on the parking spots and paid that ticket didn't get pictures and personal shout outs from Ross. You know, um, but that's the risk you take when you out here networking. And I understand your network is your net worth. But we gotta understand, man, when you dealing with hustlers, there's always ways to make money. And like I said, there were people who won. There were people that he messed with, did videos with. They got their brand out, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. And I'm glad we still live in the era where people feel that they can still do that type of marketing and then be able to get what they ultimately wanted to get out of that situation. Um, but yeah, man, Ross is just another type, man, when it comes to the hustle. So it's hard for me to look at it like, it was strictly for the entrepreneurs. It was strictly for, networking purposes when the ticket was so astronomical. We gotta know, man, my man got a lot of expenses. And like I said, records is not selling for him right now. So he, when he's dropping records, yes, he can live off his catalog, but when you got big boy estates, you buying Meek Mill's property down there, and a lot of your ventures are still off the strength of somebody else, right? Like you don't own Wingstop, the brand. Like they can buy you out if you were detrimental to what they got going on. The same with your liquor ventures and stuff like that. You in partnership with somebody with that. That can be something that can be dissolved as well. So, you got to look at it like with Ross. He has a lot of things going on. He got his hands in the pot. So this is to me just another hustle that he's gonna add up under his belt, and he's gonna milk as long as he can. And the ticket's gonna continue to probably go up. You know what I'm saying? Um, Definitely, I think he pocketed a lot. Obviously, he had Meek Mill there performing. He had Gucci. He spent a couple dollars, but nothing too crazy. You know what I'm saying? One's his artist, the other one's his homie. He could have owed him a favor, gave him a couple dollars, but nothing stupid. But for the amount of money that my man walked away with, man, it was definitely worth it. And I also hear that he wants to run for mayor, which I think is a great idea. He probably would win. But y'all get in the comment box, man, and let me know what y'all think, man. Do y'all feel Rick Ross, was this for the entrepreneurs, or was this the boss hustling and, like he do? You know what I mean? I want y'all to get in the comment box and let me know what y'all think, man. Y'all like, subscribe, share, hit the notification tab so y'all can tap in every time I drop a video. It's your boy Don Peoples. Deadbolt. Gone.